I'm making this video because I'd like to say that I don't believe that President Barack Obama deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, don't get me wrong. I may be a registered Republican, but I'm moving over to independent. I voted for Obama for the election on November 4th, and I'm glad that he's the president. I'm as you may guess from some of the videos I've done where I, rant on about how much I'm sick and tired of the neocons and the right wing, you'll probably guess that I'm an Obama supporter. However, in the face of all logic, I really don't believe Obama deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. First of all, America is currently involved in a war on two fronts. That means that right now Obama is a wartime president. As a wartime president, it kind of doesn't make sense for you to be getting the Nobel Peace Prize. Especially if you're at war with two countries, not even just one. I would say that I think that Obama has definitely not moved fast enough to cancel out some of the Bush-era politics and some of the Bush-era strategies. For instance, we're still blowing Arabs out of their socks with Predator drones. Right now, there are Predator drones flying around blowing people to bits. And yes, they are terror suspects, but it kind of doesn't make sense to be, a Nobel Prize winner when you have the power with a phone call to stop doing that, and yet you're still doing it. In addition to that, America is still practicing rendition. We're still kidnapping terrorists and taking them and whisking them away to these secret prisons where the CIA beats the shit out of these people and finds out whatever information they know. Now, I'm not against that, because as far as I'm concerned, if we actually know these people are true terrorists and they're plotting, as far as I'm concerned, you can beat the shit out of them and you can get whatever information out of them you want to get. But, again, if you're a wartime president, it kind of doesn't make sense for you to get the Nobel Peace Prize. In addition to rendition, Obama has promised to close Guantanamo Bay. However, it hasn't been done yet. To be perfectly honest, I don't give a fuck about my partisanship. So if I was in Obama's shoes right now, I would close Guantanamo Bay and I'd send every last one of those fucking Arabs up to probably Alaska. I'd probably put them right next to Sarah Palin. So this way that dumb bitch could not only see Russia from her house, but she'd also be able to see terrorists from her house. But they'd all be locked up in a maximum security Alaskan prison. So she probably wouldn't have to worry too much about them escaping. But, again, we haven't closed Guantanamo Bay. We haven't given those people a fair trial. So as far as I'm concerned, you kind of should do something like that, something that you promised to do. You really should do that before you get the Nobel Peace Prize. Not to mention the fact that, right now, I could go on and on naming things that America really needs to be doing right now. Especially things that Obama campaigned on. But the simple fact of the matter is, it's too soon. I am an Obama supporter, but I've argued with a couple of people I spoke to some people today who believed that Obama deserved the award, and I said, well, wait a minute. Who do you think deserved the award more? Barack Obama or Nelson Mandela? And because the people knew where my argument was going, they said, oh, well, I give it to Barack Obama. But I'm like, that's so illogical. Nelson Mandela has done more. So it's illogical to give the Nobel Peace Prize to Barack Obama rather than Nelson Mandela. Or I said, what about Barack Obama or Martin Luther King Jr.? Who would you give it to? And they said, well, because, again, they knew that my argument was a trap. They knew that my question was loaded. And they knew that I picked those people specifically to trap them in the question and to expose the fact that they were simply pro-Obama and they wouldn't give it to anybody else simply because they were pro-Obama. But, regardless, as far as I'm concerned, on a day when America bombed the fucking moon, we dropped a bomb on the moon trying to see how big a dust cloud we could make. On the day America bombed the moon, the president gets a Nobel Peace Prize. And I just think that is as ironic as you could imagine it coming. Now, what I don't agree with is these right-wing Republican scum fucks who are attacking Obama, and considering the fact that he's an American president. These assholes are attacking him, and they're trying to make light of the Nobel Peace Prize, and trying to say that basically, you know the spin. You already know what the spin is going to look like. Glenn Beck is going to be on television. Oh, the world is so in love with Obama that they're giving him awards as a peace president, and he's going to weaken America's defense. I mean, look at what he's done. He's canceled the F-22 Raptor program, and he's taken he started peace talks with the terrorists in Iran. You know, there's lots of ways they can spin this. But the simple fact of the matter is, these scumbags are so racist that they are willing to speak in an anti-American fashion or anti-patriotic fashion against the president, who's really, in this case, is being awarded for at least projecting the image of wanting to be a peaceful person. Again, he has not, in my opinion, made major moves, but he has projected the image of being a peaceful person. To me, projecting the image of being peaceful is not enough. I'm waiting for some major changes. And for, you know, in fairness, it's only a few months into his presidency. No president in at least the history of the time I've been alive has done this much in his first year as president. In fact, if you really think back, Bush, by this time right now, had already experienced September 11th. So as far as I'm concerned, Obama's actually doing well. It's just that until health care closes, or until Guantanamo Bay closes, or until rendition stops, or until Predator drones stop, I can't really say that he's, you know, made major accomplishments. However, if you are a person who is a staunch supporter of Barack Obama and you need, let's say you need a reason to say, well, he does deserve the Nobel Peace Prize, the one thing that I can point to and say that he might deserve it for is for canceling the missile defense shield that was supposed to go into Europe from America. And by canceling that shield, which number one did not work, even on paper it wasn't 100% effective, and then again it would have only protected us from missiles from certain places according to what was written on paper. But by not implanting a missile shield in Europe and starting more peaceful negotiations with Russia and more diplomacy towards Russia, who we really should be more diplomatic to, we can say that Obama's decision there does warrant him for the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm not making an argument against my argument as to why I don't believe he deserved it. However, what I am saying is, I think it's a reasonable assumption to believe that he does deserve it for canceling the missile defense shield, because now America can talk a little bit more with Russia and be more diplomatic. However, there are certain people on the right who have been bred to believe that Russians are nothing more than scary communist, socialist psychopaths. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, Russia's going to be a major player in the future, as well as China. And the missile defense shield was going to be a failure anyway, just like the F-22 Raptor program, which, you know, Congress also nixed. But again, it is a decent move towards peace in the region. So if you want to say that Obama deserves the Peace Prize, you can use the cancellation of the missile defense shield as a reason why he might deserve it.